Hi guys, teardown time. This thing I got from my local eBay for 10 euros if I remember correctly, something like this, quite cheap. It seems to be some Soviet tank or ship or whatever interphone box. As you can see, we have a speaker grill here and we have some controls. That seems to be maybe volume control. Switches. Maybe we have 2 channels on this. So it is in a military green paint box. On the side here we have 2 plugs, 1 multi-pin connector and 1 4-pin. It must be for a microphone probably. Here I did remove a attachment bracket because it was taking too much space for storage. Model number is, so if you will see, UGS, I believe it is G letter, S1, serial number 29335. Okay, so for opening this thing, it is a matter of removing screws. So here we are, by the way. I don't like very much how it is made because you can see there is no guide to guide the screw and you put it in the hole, and finding the matching part at the other side is quite a pain in fact. It is not really easy because the screws have all degrees of liberty here. And it is a pretty shitty design. So when I remove this, I can just pop the cover open. And as you can see, we have a plate here with electronics. I will remove this. We have what seems to be a transformer for the loudspeaker. It is quite odd. Here is the bracket I did remove from the box outside. And as you can see, the speaker itself is wrapped in this piece of cloth, which does not match the front one. So really, we can wonder why they did this. Maybe for preventing spiders to go in? Not sure. So here we can see at the bottom you have a big PCB with power transistors, some amber tone part here, not very clear what it is, maybe a transformer or something like this. I will remove quickly this sheet panel, little sheet panel. So here we are. It is not convenient because it is big. So here at the rear we have a relay and very typically Russian Soviet parts. As you can see, always the same kind of potentiometers and standoffs and resistors and such. Now we have a better view on the PCB. You can see there is a main connector here, so it should be possible to remove it. We have here some what seems to be reed relays, quite unusual kind of model of relays. And we have one empty slot and one populated slot with one PCB. So maybe there was either a board is missing or there was another model with more channels, something like this. Not sure if a board is missing, maybe. So here is what it looks like. You can see, as often with Russian stuff, you have the dead bug transistors. Pretty interesting. Golden leg transistors, by the way, here. Neat shielded capacitor here. EV conformal coating all the way around. And the board-to-board connector here. here at the bottom, two chemical capacitors and a nice wire loom. You can see the case, it's just folded metal sheet. Nothing particularly interesting here. Standoffs here for the front plate. And the problem with the screws, I did add myself these parts in order to make it a little easier to find the hole for the screw, because it was nearly impossible to find where to put the screw tip. Okay, so this is an interesting unusual part, in fact. This wall clip, I did get it. You can see nice diodes here at the bottom. One tiny service mount IC, and more EV golden transistors. Quite beautiful stuff. Dead code here. Oops, we have a dead code here. 1988. Transistors are 2T903B. And another stamp here with a date code. So it is all what we have in this thing. There is some evidence of water ingress in the thing, it seems. It is not watertight, so I do not know from what it is coming. It seems a little light for being navy stuff. It is not watertight at all. So must be battle tank or military stuff, military truck interphone for the big troops carrying military trucks, for example. The drivers had an interphone to the rear compartment of on the truck, or missile launcher or radar truck, anything like this. Okay, so I will put this back together. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.